This is me attempting to beat Minecraft with only one inventory slot. Not only that, but I also tried surviving in a world without ever collecting XP. And another challenge I'd have to complete. But is it even possible to do this? In Minecraft, you have 36 inventory slots, including your offhand. But with just a shulker alone, that goes up to 52, which can also store thousands of items. But what if you gave yourself just a singular inventory slot? Is it possible to fully beat Minecraft like that? We spawned in a desert. This is gonna be interesting. When first spawning into the world, I was greeted with the desert temple. Getting the loot from it this early could put me in a really good position, especially with the spawn I got. There's a temple right in front of us, so we might as well try to use it. I'm gonna get a bunch of blocks. But while checking the chests, I had no luck with the loot I was getting until I found this one in specific. Get rid of that. Just diamonds. And there's iron. I just can't use that. I could use the saddle though. That's actually really good. And things seem to be going well, but that's when my first challenge came up, trying to actually get back out. Oh my god, I'm just gonna have to mine up manually with my fists. This is gonna be fun. But with all this loot and just one slot, I would have to choose what one item I wanted to keep, and I chose the saddle, since if I could find a village, it would also spawn with a camel, which would be useful. Now we just got ourselves a whole parkour course that we gotta do. I found a village, but I literally just can't do anything over there. Honestly, I think I'm gonna have to live in this village for now, because I don't have that much inventory space. And there's just one lone tree. After finding just a singular tree in the middle of the desert, it honestly felt like I was getting ready to play Skyblock again, since I would literally just need to get a sapling from the tree if I didn't want to get stuck with just 4 wood. This could not have been a worse spawn for this, not gonna lie. Alright, I need to make sure I get the sapling for that tree because I don't know where the nearest plains biome is and I don't really want to go looking for it. I think the first thing we want to do is make a chest, just so we can actually carry things. Storage would be super helpful for moving things around and keeping them in one place, since with my one inventory slot, I would have to always be strategic with what I wanted to be carrying. And there it is. Alright, cool. I'm just gonna do that for now and then make the rest into wheat. Okay, I can't even do that. Nice. We got ourselves some food, let's go. And now that I had a little bit of extra storage, I went back to the temple to get the diamonds and iron that I left behind, since those would be super useful for gear soon. 4 iron, let's go, we're rich. I'm gonna make a pickaxe, why not? All right, this is gonna be a painful process for you. There we go. Well, we got 5 from that, let's go. But killing golems wasn't a sustainable source of iron, so I would need to soon go mining, which would prove to be my hardest problem yet. Because I can't really pick up anything, because I have my one inventory slot being blocked by this pickaxe. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. How am I gonna do this? In the mines, I would have to be careful of mobs, since any bit of damage I got, I just couldn't regen, since I had no food on me. And if I slipped up too much, I would just die. I got a little way of doing things. You gotta do that. Throw the pickaxe down. Place that there. Mine. Oh, there's just so much iron over here. What the hell? Now we gotta go crazy with the iron. We have 43 pieces of iron. What the hell? With the mining trip now done, I would need to find a way to transport it home without getting it blown up by a creeper. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, if we run into even one mob, we're just straight up screwed. And I would also need to get everything home safely fast, since I was almost out of hunger. I don't have a weapon. Chill out. I can't even sprint. Get away from me. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't be transporting things in the night. But even with all those mobs, I still managed to make it back to the village safely. But the same can't be said for my pickaxe. To this day, it's still in that cave. Oh, no. No. Oh my god, that's... Why is there more? Oh my god, there's just so many. What the hell? Why is there so many? And there's like 2 babies too. Don't mind me, I'm just sneaking about. Oh my god, why are they everywhere? I can sleep. All the iron I brought back was pretty much useless though, since I didn't have any fuel and there was none around. So I'd have to make yet another trip back into the mines just to get some coal. Why are you already here? I can't even do anything with that. Actually, I could. I actually low-key could. Yo, wandering trader, take this. Let's go. We got all the coal in the world. We got 21 out of that. Surely that's enough. After all this time, we finally got ourselves coal. Let's go. And we're gonna die. With me now getting some gear, the next thing to do would be to go to the nether. However, in the nether, I wouldn't be able to carry the blaze rods back easily. So to help myself out, I decided to take a camel and search for a plains biome. This way I can find a donkey and put a chest on it, which also allows me to have more portable storage. Yo, we got ourselves a donkey. Let's go. There we go. Let's go. Now we gotta get a bunch of wood, make it into a crafting table real quick, and then a chest. And hopefully we do that, and we have a lot more space now. Do I even do it? Yeah, I'm gonna do it. We did it. Let's go. We got another pearl. With my new donkey friend, I felt pretty much unstoppable. So I then decided it'd be time for me to conquer the nether. Come on, you're almost there. You got this. You got this. Nice. Let's go. Now, don't jump in the lava. That would not be ideal. Boom, boom. Alright. We got ourselves a portal. Boom. We're in the nether. Let's go. It'd be really cool if I could get a quick pearl from it, and I did. Let's go. Let's go. It's not that bad, actually. The nether. This is where I'd have to be a lot more careful because a bunch of important stuff is in my donkey. And if he was to die, it would just not be a fun experience after that. Well, first things first. Let's go to the warp forest because, it's right there. It was at this point that I decided this very donkey would be my top priority from now on. Because if he took even one bit of damage, I had no way of healing him. And I don't know how long it would take him to regenerate that. Mr. Donkey, you're going to want to stay here. You're going to be the checkpoint. Whenever I need to eat, I'm going to come over to you. There we go. First of many. Let's go. Keeping him safe was a whole lot easier said than done, though. Because soon later, I'd actually ride into a big problem. Through the donkey ears, I'm looking at you. Yeah, what are you gonna do about it, bro? Okay, well, I guess the nether's gonna do something about it. My bad, dude. Are you gonna die? Oh, you might actually die. Hold on. I'm sorry. That was really close, and I couldn't afford to make mistakes like that again. So I put him in a box where he would then be able to regenerate safely. You're gonna have to stay there for now, buddy. There you go. Bruh, every single one hurts so much. Okay, let's go. Okay. This is not completely useless. I almost just threw it. That would not have been good if I just threw it. Doing this with one slot is a lot harder than it needs to be, though, because usually more than one slot is needed for this part. And I got a pearl in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. We have 10 pearls. We just need like 1 or 2 more. Oh! Almost got hit there. That would have been awkward. We got the pearl. Let's go. That's all we needed. I have 2 more at home, so that's literally enough. Now that we got all the pearls, we have to try and get around the nether to find a fortress, all while riding a donkey in terrain where there's nothing but lava surrounding me. But as I did so, I started to think, if I was never able to find that saddle in the desert temple chest, this challenge would have been a lot scarier. Alright, let's see if this donkey can jump. Let's go! Parkour with donkey! Success! There's gotta be more chances for a fortress out there than over here, right? I feel like I would have seen it. Oh, we found it. I guess I was right about that. Finding the fortress, once again, came with its own issues, since I would have to bridge over lava to actually make a safe platform for the donkey to use. Okay, there's gonna be blazes shooting at me too. That's a problem. But eventually, I was actually able to make it to the fortress and fight blazes, which was a lot easier than just traveling the nether with a donkey. I didn't even know we were here, but we're here. There's a blaze thing to the left. We're literally fine. We're in the fortress with the donkey. This guy is pretty much our whole world, so we cannot have him die. So I'm gonna be doing that. All right, we're here. Okay, hello. Oh, first try, nice. I'm gonna push that in there. I wanna do this quickly. 2 for 2. Let's go. But while in the fortress, I was also starting to get low on food, so I'd have to be much more careful with how much I was getting hit. I need you dead. Oh! Bro, how? No. They just don't drop, dude. What the hell? Alright, cool. Alright, we got it. Put that in there. Bring the axe. Now we just run to the donkey. Don't take damage. Are you kidding me? What the hell? Blaze rods, check. Pearls, check. With everything we need to beat the game obtained, we were finally able to get out of Nether and beat the game. All is safe now, right? Oh my god, we actually made it safely. It's gonna be nighttime, watch. Bruh. No, no. Oh my god, dude. What the hell? That was bad. That was genuinely bad. That could have been really bad. Oh, that was bad. I'm actually so glad that didn't happen. I'm so glad he didn't die. If I would have just stayed in the lava for literally just a second longer, this whole challenge would have been over. Everything I've done for nothing. Surely it can't get worse than that, right? I mean, he's not off the hook yet. This guy's at 2 hearts. He's got a regen. I eventually got home and just took all of the remaining food that I had left. That way I wouldn't have to worry about it again, and I was finally off to find the dragon. Let's hope this goes a good way. That way. Alright, let's do that. I eventually found the stronghold area and started digging down until I eventually hit the stronghold. Oh, let's go. Let's go. We're in the stronghold. Let's go. We did it. We got the donkey down here. We're almost down. Come on. Almost down. Let's go. Good job, dude. Well, that doesn't mean you can kill me, okay? We're here. We're here. Don't do anything stupid, please, donkey. Finally, I was face to face with the end portal. All of this grind has come down to this moment. Come on, buddy. It's time to do this. It's time to go to the end. Please don't die on me. Oh, let's go. Let's go. It's actually good. Okay, I just cannot use the bow because it requires 2 things. So, that plan is out of the window. Now, first things first, we're going to put some water here just so we don't die. And we also got to watch that donkey to make sure he doesn't die. Boom. That's not even that. That was not bad. That was not bad. That was good. That was good. Now we're going to bridge over. With time, crystal after crystal was taken down, and the dragon had nothing left to heal with. Let's go kill the dragon, donkey. Oh, yo, it's perching. Okay. Alright, we gotta do as much damage as we can now until it goes off. Don't go in that! Don't go in that! Why are you going in that? You idiot! Are you gonna perch? Yeah, you're gonna perch. What? Don't go in that! Bruh! Why does it keep going in there? Why did it keep going in there? Why did the donkey keep going in there? No! What do we even... How do we even go about this? Hold on, I gotta get food. Wait, there's a chest. Okay, like, I just can't get my stuff. I need the dragon's breath to get away from me. Get away from me. That was bad. That was... Dude, this dragon is reckless. This dragon kill is gonna be for that donkey. Alright, don't mind me. I'm gonna sneak in real quick. I actually snuck in, and now you're gonna die because of it. Goodbye, dragon. That's for the donkey. Your death will be remembered, Mr. Donkey. Thank you for all of your help. That dude was there since like day 2. Beating Minecraft with 1 slot put me in situations I didn't know if I could make it out of. But how would it play out if you could only loot a single chest? Chests in Minecraft are literally everywhere, and they also give a ton of different items. But what if you could only loot a single chest and you were unable to collect or use anything else apart from what's in that chest? Is it possible to beat Minecraft while only using the loot from that one chest? Okay, the chest is right there. I just so happened to spawn on the tallest tree possible, so I'm gonna have to get down without taking damage. There we go. And all we can use is acacia wood. Amazing. I don't know where I'm gonna find that now, but if I wanted to actually have a chance at beating the game with this loot, the first thing I would need to do was find an acacia biome, since that was literally the only wood I could actually mine. I don't know where I'm gonna find that here, but we're gonna have to figure something out. Watch me find like a freaking mansion or something. Oh my god. Like, I just can't use that. What do you want me to do with that? I spent the rest of that day just looking for any signs of an acacia biome, but if I wanted to survive long enough to actually find it, I would need to get food soon. But because that's all I got in the chest, all I could really eat was bread and apples. Yo, so we're not just gonna have to dig a hole underground. We can actually make things now. Let's go. And now that I found the biome, I could actually mine the wood, but I couldn't actually collect the saplings because I didn't get them yet. I love how it's getting night now and we're just starting to get wood. Okay, I'm gonna need to like make myself a little place. All right, 1 full night later and we're pretty much back to business. A mangrove? Bro, I find a mansion and then a mangrove, but I can't find a village. Like, I'm finding the rarest things here. After getting wood, the next thing I would need to do was find a village, because I needed some way of unlocking more items, but to do so, I was gonna need to do a lot of trading. Once I actually found a village though, I started mining hay bales, since you can't actually buy the wheat, and you kinda need it to make bread. Well, I mean, I can't really go into chests, but I could get hay. And hay, I mean, that's pretty good. I need a Fletcher though. I spent the next couple days going from village to village, trying to find a naturally spawning Fletcher, since that would be one of the only ways I could get emeralds to buy more items. This village literally only has 1 house. That's insane. This has got to be the worst village I think I've ever seen. But after a few villages, I just decided to forget about it and just trade in all the hay bales I got for some extra emeralds. Just gonna do that and just go crazy. All right, we got 16 emeralds from that. That's not bad. We can actually do things now. Here you go. 32 emeralds, just like that. That was actually pretty easy. You're raising it now? Bro, screw you. I'm gonna go somewhere else. Well, I mean, we do have 50 emeralds now, so we could, like, go on a mini shopping spree and unlock stone tools. Getting a stone pickaxe meant that I was now allowed to use cobblestone, since you can't trade for it, and I bought the pickaxe with stuff from the chest at the start. But apart from that, this village was pretty much useless, so I kept moving. Wait, this one has a Fletcher. Let's go. Brother, I didn't do that. It literally just naturally spawned. Mending, first a mansion, then the mangrove forest, and then now this. Bro, My luck is like helping me, but not in ways I need it to. I'll be taking that. There you go. We got the first iron pickaxe. Let's go. Which also means we have access to iron now. As of right now, I was relying on running around to different villages and taking the hay bales as a way to make my emeralds, which is good, but if I was to switch to stick trading, it would use up a lot less saturation, and I could also get a ton of emeralds that way. So I decided to just wait for a wandering trader to spawn with literally any type of sapling. I heard a wandering trader. I heard the guy. He's finally here. What's up? Okay, I'm just gonna buy like 2 of those. And I'm sorry, buddy, but your llamas are kind of dead. That's my fault, but I can't really do anything about it. So good luck. Thank you for the saplings, though. Wait, I'm gonna get this too, just so I have like buckets. I'm gonna get like buckets, and that's all I can really get. All right, so the plan is to find another village, and I'm just gonna call it the home base, I guess. I'll tell you what, this is definitely a pretty cool looking village. All right, that should be good enough. Wait, hold on. Is this a Fletcher? I think I might have just found the village. I'm gonna stay here for a while and probably just farm these saplings. I spent the next while just mining wood and trading it with this guy to get as many emeralds as I could. Damn, I really got a 9 to 5 in Minecraft now, huh? Might as well get a bunch of blocks. Why not? Got nothing else to do. Ah! Well, maybe I could pay attention. That would help. We gotta get a bunch of emeralds. I mean, we already have a bunch of emeralds, but I'm gonna get a bunch more. This is when I'd start to make moves towards going to the nether. I already had the buckets, so I could go whenever, but before going, I'd need to start buying some armor. The village I was in, though, didn't really have many people who could help with that, so I had to run off to find another village. Why is that guy breaking his neck? Do you, like, enjoy the sun? Oh, he got tired. Okay, fair enough. Armor. That's what we're looking for. Finally. It's expensive, but we got it. Oh, I'm gonna use all my freaking stuff on this guy. Let's go. Full diamond. And we still have stone tools. At least we got the armor problem solved. Now that I had armor, the next thing I needed in order to beat the game was pearls. I can't actually use them yet because I haven't paid for them, but if I find a cleric and he sells me the trade, I can buy them like that and unlock them. Finally. Okay. I'm just gonna do that. Alright. We got the pearls. Now that I have the pearls, I can actually kill these guys and take the pearl, because I actually own the thing now. Now that I had pearls, I would have to go into the nether to actually get the blaze rods, since you can't buy them, so I just decided to only get them once I was able to use the pearls. I'm gonna grab like 3 more, and then surely a whole stack should be enough. All right, I'm gonna do it like right here. First bit of lava right there. That's insane. Bam, bam. Place that there, and we make the portal. And we gotta actually light it, which I just can't really do. I just gotta do that and wait. There we go. Now we just go into the nether, and the rest is history. While going through the portal, I managed to spawn in a warped forest. That would have been useful for any other version of this challenge, but not right now. Luckily though, I didn't have to go too far to actually find a fortress though, which is right here, which is kind of crazy actually. This is gonna be the world's fastest nether visit. Y'all need to die. When I got into the fortress, I started looking for the blaze spawning room, since that would be the easiest way to get blaze rods. We just found it. Finally. Hey Blaze, are you on fire? Because you just got fired. And you did too. Oh, let's go. There we go. That's 5. We need 1 more. Alright, surely I get 1 from you. Or maybe you. I got 1 from you. Okay. Extra 1 for good luck? No? Okay. That's alright. We got what we needed. We gotta leave now. After getting the blaze rods, all that was left to do now was go back home and beat the dragon. When I got back to the overworld, I ran back home and decided to get a bow so that I could shoot the crystals super easily. And once I got that, I started heading towards the portal. I think after all that, we're pretty much ready to go. Let's throw 1. We gotta go that way now. All right, I hear a zombie. That's a good sign. Holy crap, I almost just died. Oh, there we go. All right. Now we just gotta find it. All right, so we got 2 eyes. I just placed that one, which also means we need to put in the rest of the 9, like so. Yeah, I'm just not gonna bridge that. I'm just gonna do that. Crystal 1, boom. There we go. Try to hit these low ones first, just so it's like easier. Maybe go for a high one. I hit that. Okay, fair enough. And I hit that too. All right. All right. I think we're down to the last 3. I'm not gonna lie. 4 actually. Now 3. Hopefully. Let's go. Boom. Now the thing about these ones is that you could just like zoom in here and do that. I'm gonna try doing the same thing to that. All right, dragon, it's time for you to die. 2nd hit, 3rd, 4. Bro, I'm just aimbotting the dragon as I miss. Perching. All right. Just do a bunch of damage. I'm gonna go flying. Just do a bunch of damage while you're down real quick. We pretty much got the dragon to like half health. So, that's good. Holy crap, I'm hitting all of my shots. Most of them. Question is, can I kill the dragon before my axe breaks, or am I just gonna have to make a whole new one? Well, that answers it. Doesn't matter though, because you're dead. Well, one last shot, and it's all over. There we go. Let's go! Dude, I did that so fast. What the hell? I genuinely did that so quickly. Everything from this inventory was gotten somehow by that starter chest. If you enjoyed the video and made it this far, subscribe since you probably enjoyed. Also, I was able to beat Minecraft with a loot from a single chest, but imagine a world where you couldn't pick up any XP. Would you be able to beat the game like that? In Minecraft, almost everything gives XP. You want to smelt, you get XP. You want to kill a mob, you get XP. You want to mine, you get XP. But is it possible to beat Minecraft without collecting a single orb of XP? That's the question I had when I started the world. Axe, shovel, and hoe. That's the winning setup. Luckily, we got an ocean like right here too, so. In order to actually beat the game, I would need to get iron. But since I can't mine any ores without them giving XP, I'll have to use the ocean to find iron ingots. I predict we're getting like 11 iron from this. Actually, I don't even think we're getting any, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, boom. That's actually fine. Yeah, I'll take that. Oh, lava pool. Actually, I could literally just go to the nether right now. That's kind of insane. I managed to loot a couple more shipwrecks in order to get the iron needed to gear up, but another problem I'd have to worry about was food. I managed to get some from shipwreck chests, but carrots and potatoes alone would just not be enough food to get me through the challenge. Now we gotta get this thing going. So, but for whatever reason, I just didn't even bother getting food and speed around going into the nether instead. Hopefully this doesn't come back to haunt me. Do that, and just like that, we are now in the nether. I'm not gonna lie though, we're gonna have to play it a little bit more cautious in here. The nether would be its own challenge, since I would also have to keep track of every biome I went into, so I wouldn't get the hot tourist destinations advancement, since it would also give XP, resulting in a fail. Alright, we're free. We're finally free! Let's go! And there's an enderman right there. Oh, we can't even kill him! Wait, how do we get pearls? As I kept traveling, I would eventually find a bastion, which would be my only way of getting gold without XP, which I could trade with the piglins to get pearls. I'm gonna do the bastion. I gotta somehow clear out this bastion and get all the gold without killing any of them. And this is where my main weapon would be first introduced. No, not the axe or sword, but lava. It'd be a useful defense, not only from the pigs that attacked me, but the XP that they dropped as well. Quickly grab as much gold as we can get. Oh, hi. You're just over here, aren't you? Oh! Bruh. Alright, that is actually pretty useful. I was clearing out the bastion pretty easily so far, but I had to clear out this spawner if I wanted to go down and get the golden loot. But if I was to break it, XP would just come flowing out towards me, so I'd have to be super careful. I first tried going down and get the loot really quickly, but that just didn't work. Alright, I'm gonna take all this gold. Alright, what do you... Okay. That's actually really useful. Not really. But that's when I started getting attacked by the magma cubes, and if I wanted the rest of that gold, I needed to get them out. I gotta watch out. I cannot get that XP. Alright, we're good. There we go. Alright, we're good. That's all of it. Okay, I just killed that guy and I didn't even get the XP. That's fine. If I wanted any chance at going to the end though, I would need to start trading for pearls. So I spent the next while trying to do just that. Damn, double? Damn, bro just locked in on those freaking trades for a bit and then just said, you know what, fine, I'll give you pearls. And with all the pearls obtained, I would now need to find a fortress for blaze rods. I'm in one of the four. Okay, there's a fortress first of all, and second of all, I'm in probably the last biome I can go in, so if I were to see a warp forest, I just cannot go in there. Getting blaze rods, however, would be another problem. I managed to trade for a ton of arrows, so I could use them as my way of killing while keeping my distance. This is where it starts to get a little risky. There's a blaze rod over there, but I just gotta be really careful in grabbing it. Amazing. Come here, XP. I'm gonna burn you, and then grab you and burn you. Hit him with that. Oh, we got the rod. But the XP is just hard guarding it. Hey, are you gonna drop your rod? No! I'm not gonna lie, I thought it was gonna come a lot quicker than that. No! Oh my god, I noticed that like last second. Dude, I swear. Come on! No! I don't, like, stuff like that just does not make me feel good about this. I feel like I could totally get that. Get out. I got the rod. I got it. Boom. I was eventually able to get the remaining 2 rods and left the fortress, which also meant I was done with the nether. What? Wait. That's kind of crazy. That's actually like genuinely kind of crazy. That's never happened to me. When I got out of the nether, I would need to make a safe place to stay, since if I went into the end and killed the dragon, it would drop a ton of XP, which could also go to spawn chunks. But while I was building, a new problem arose. Oh. I found him. So far, I was able to get past all the XP that was thrown at me, but what if, instead of the mobs, there was a player hunting me instead, whose only goal is to get me to collect XP? At this moment, I realized I had to run.
At this, I saw the XP bottle in his hand, and then it clicked in my head. He was coming for me.
And at this moment, I realized I was being hunted. If I was able to survive 2 Minecraft days with this player hunting me, only then would I be able to continue on with the challenge. But if he actually got me to collect the XP in this 1 bottle, it was all over.
SMP.
If this horse was slightly quicker, that'd be great, but nah. I say that as I freaking just absolutely demolish him. Hope you got a boat.
I'm gonna kill all the sheep in your world.
I hope you got a boat. Oh no, he actually does!
I had to go across a lot of water to get here.
I guess that's fair. Okay. This is now
I'm gonna
manhunt.
bridge up now.
This is now manhunt. I hope you set
glowing.
your spawn. I hope you set your spawn. No! At this point, I managed to survive for about 20 minutes and had another 20 to go. So my main plan was to just waste the time. That way he wasn't even able to throw the XP bottle at me, which seemed to be working out at first. He has no idea that I just ran off. Actually, that's kind of a good thing. I started going back to my base, but I just could not find him anywhere, which was alerting. Are you in my base? I feel like he's gonna be in my base. He's gotta be in the base, right? Surely. Wait.
What's up, bro?
What's up, dude?
I've been here the whole time.
Have you actually? Oh, no.
Sorry, what?
Oh, no. Oh, that was bad. That was actually kind of
You're
bad.
lucky I am an idiot and didn't throw it.
Dude, that could have been it right there. See ya. I guess
If you throw another Ender Pearl, I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry.
Well, start tearing up.
No!
Eventually, he started catching up, so I had to do something, and fast. Dude, you're close. You're actually a lot closer. Oh my god, if I would have failed that jump, it would have been over. That's when I chose to go in the ocean, since I had multi-shot, which could slow him down. Little did he know, I had multi-shot.
Little you know, I can just pick back up the boat.
Little did he know, I was kind of screwed. But it just didn't work out how I planned, and I had 6 minutes left, so I had to survive.
I actually have, like, no weapons to my disposal right now.
Oh, real? Nice. Oh my god, I had 1 job. Uh-oh.
Oh?
Uh-oh. So you see. Okay.
Kill a fish, you won't. Kill a fish, you won't.
No, I'm good.
Kill a fish. Do you
No,
pearl?
I'm good. No, I don't have a pearl. I don't know what you're... Dolphin!
No!
Let's
no!
go!
No!
Let's go! Thank you, let's go! Dude, the dolphin is actually the GOAT right now. Holy crap. The
Luckily, I
dolphin
had a
was
backup
insane!
boat.
That dolphin is actually the best. But with a close call like that, I couldn't risk it this late, so I just pearled away. And now I'm gone. Into the shadows.
Which wall did you hide in? Let's be real for a second.
Yeah, I'm pretty much just out of there.
Where is he? I'm gonna head back to his base. I don't even think I can get back to his base in 2 minutes. He's won. I think he's won, guys.
And thanks to that great escape, the timer then counted down to 0 and I managed to win, forcing him to run off into the wilds, and me to continue with my goal of killing the dragon. Alright, so the last thing to do is just try and find where this stronghold is. Don't break on me, please. Don't break. Let's go. We're just gonna have to run in there and hope that we have enough. There we go. Eat that, go in, and I should have brought a pumpkin, Loki. Bam. Let's go. Hit that. There we go. That should be the last one, right? And I'm gonna get launched, apparently. There we go. We're good. Enderman, you gotta chill, dude. You gotta chill, Enderman. Alright. That's all I could really do. That's all I can do right now. I need to watch her health because she's actually kind of low. I did a lot of damage there with the beds, which is actually really good. I feel like my bow's gonna break before I even kill the dragon. She's 1 hit. As she's running straight towards me. She's literally running straight towards me. Flying. Bro, what? With the dragon now eliminated, there was a ton of XP surrounding the portal, and if I collected just 1 orb, I would fail. So I just decided to go to the outer end to get an elytra. That's a later problem though, because I'm gone to the end islands. An elytra would be super useful in finding structures, since another one of my goals is to conquer at least 5 difficult structures, which so far I've only managed to conquer the bastion. Do you have the ship? It does. Let's go. Let's go. And since I also don't have access to enchants, the city would be super useful in terms of upping my gear, since that's the only way I could actually get enchants without gaining XP. Stop shooting your balls at me. Stop! Okay. Okay. Let's go. Oh, wow. That's crazy. All right. I mean, fair enough, I guess. Now, do we like this one or do we like this one? I feel like I like this one. Can you please teleport? Teleport. Teleport. Please. All right, fine. Burn. What? Okay, there we go. And now for the thing we finally came here for. Elytra. Let's go. And with my newfound Elytra, I then traveled to a couple other cities and searched for some extra loot, and started leaving the end to find another structure to take over in the overworld when I was greeted with another problem. That was perfect, let's go! That was actually really good. There was still a ton of XP left over from the dragon battle, and I had to somehow get over it to get back to my base. I gotta be careful for these downward areas. And he's gone. Dude, it's painful, because you know these freaking big ones are just like 15 levels at least. Boom. No! Ah, get away from him! No! Bro, dude, it literally wrapped around me. What the hell? You're gone. See you. We officially have obtained the dragon egg, so that's pretty cool. I hope this works. All right, we're good. Let's go. Let's go. We're actually free from that. That was like one of the most risky parts as well. And after successfully escaping the end, I had conquered 2 of the 5 structures needed in order to actually complete this challenge. But the next one would be the hardest yet. I started digging down in random huge mountains in hopes of finding an ancient city. Oh, okay. Hello. And eventually, I was able to actually find one like that. Eerie noise. Amazing. Oh! Okay. That would have been bad. The thing is, I can't even break these because if I did, it's just XP. So I just gotta literally do this. I didn't know how I would do it, but I wasn't gonna leave this city until I was able to kill a warden and prove it. I'm just here for the god apples, man. That's literally all I'm here for. I don't even care. Dude! I'm actually not gonna get any. But the longer I stayed in the city, more and more wardens started to spawn. Well, that only leaves one thing. Goodbye. It's your time to die. I'm gonna definitely regret that. Come on, Mr. Warden. Oh, there's one right here, too. I need that guy highlighted. Alright, run to the tunnel. That's the only way I can get out. Bro, damn! Okay, there goes that amount of health. I would go in, but I don't want to risk accidentally grabbing the XP he's gonna drop. There we go. See, if I went in, I would have just collected that. We're good. We are good. Is that part of that, or is that just its own thing? Because if that's its own thing, that's probably the world's smallest hill garden right there. But the next one wouldn't be as easy, not because of the amount of mobs, but because it's underwater and I can't use lava to burn the XP. This is the strat to find the ocean monument right now. How long is it gonna take? Oh, never mind. Not even that long. Okay. That works. In order to consider the monument a success, I'd have to not only eliminate the guardian boss, but get the trim it drops as well, proving that I killed it. This is what we're working with. Let's do this. I wonder where he could be, guys. Yeah, what's good, bro? Am I dying? Can you be the one to drop what I need, please? I really don't want to do this for that much longer. It'd be really nice, because I killed like 5 of you already. And after a long fight, I finally managed to kill him. Is that it? That's literally it. That was kind of close. I think it's right here. I think it's right here. I got the trim. Boom and boom. There we go. I guess I could technically do this for the bastion, which also leaves one more thing to do. The 5th and final structure I chose to do was the mansion. It's filled with mobs, all which drop XP and hit like a tank. All right, there's no one in here. Oh, hello. Bro just walked straight into that. Goodbye. Where did you come from? But it was actually a lot easier to find him than I thought it was. Oh, wait. Hold on. I need to hit that guy. If he dies, that'd be really cool. I can't get hit by these guys. This might be a lot easier than I need it to be. I think he just died. There we go. There we go. There's that. Is that it? That's it. Grab that. We got it. We got it. That was actually a lot easier than I thought it would be. Not being able to collect XP, even though it's pretty much everywhere, put me in some crazy situations. If you made it this far though, there's a good chance you enjoyed. So consider subscribing to not only help us reach our goal of 10k subs, but boost our chances of collaborating with other creators, which in return helps me make better videos for you guys.